Hello guys, my name is Tara from Tara Arts Movie and welcome to another exciting After Effects tutorial. And in this tutorial we're gonna talk about how to create a landing man like I did in my Adobe After Effects compilation part 2 when I landing just like Hancock. But at this tutorial we're just gonna learn how to land, alright, about the debris and all. Maybe I'm gonna put some tutorial in 3D Studios Max how to create that in part 2, so make sure you subscribe and watch the part 2. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do, of course, you have to record yourself like this. So you jump and give a tough look just like that, and then just get the hell out of there. Oh my god, look at that face, very handsome guy. And then just shut your background still on your tripod. So put your camera in your tripod. If you don't have tripod, buy it. Alright, so that's a very simple thing. And then just like that, record your background. Alright, so let's just get started. You're gonna drag it to where you already disappear, I mean not disappear, where you already out of the shot, and then click the layer, and you're gonna go to edit, split layer. It will split your layer into parts. So this is the part when you blah 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 blah, and this is the part when it's on the background. Because it's on the background, we're gonna put it down. So we're gonna put it down, and maybe we don't the sound. So just turn it off. And maybe this one actually we're not gonna need it, but anyway, just get through it. So we're gonna duplicate this layer when you jump. So we're gonna Ctrl D, duplicate, or just edit. I believe in edit, duplicate, or Ctrl D. Duplicate this layer when you jump, and then one of the layer is you're gonna freeze it. So just the top of the layer here, you're gonna get when yourself still flying before you touch the ground. And maybe you're gonna choose the very cool pose from you before you touch the ground. Maybe this one, I like this one. So if you like this, you're gonna right click on it and go to time and freeze frame. It will freeze your frame and become like an image. And then you're gonna mask it. So you're gonna choose pen tool here, or you're gonna press G to pen tool and then mask it. By the way, to zoom in, you can scroll your middle mouse scroll, just scroll it up to zoom, and then to move it with the hand tool like this, you're gonna hold your middle scroll of your mouse and then just move it around. Alright, so just mask it. It doesn't have to be very perfect, because it will blur by motion blur anyway, but it can't be too bad too. Oh my god, I can't believe it, I just say bad. My English pretty sucks. And I admit it. In the front of the world watching this video, I admit that my English sucks. OMG. Alright, so mask it around. There you go. Very hit this, masking it around. If only I have After Effects CS5, I mean, with the rotor brush tool and all. Right, so I'm gonna bring back the selection tool and just fit. Yep, give a little touch here. Alright, so you just mask it, and then basically the frame is freezing. And then as you can see, this the second frame here, we're gonna actually turn off this frame first. So we're gonna turn it off so we can see the second frame when you jump. And what you're gonna do with this frame is you're gonna see when you jump, and you're gonna search through when both of your feet touching the ground. How hard to say that? both of your feet touching the ground. So there you go. That's it. So you don't want to choose this, but both of your feet touching the ground, remember that. And then you're gonna press Alt begin bracket. That will delay this part of the video. You can just do this though, just by drag it, or Alt begin bracket from this left to the timeline, or Alt and bracket to from timeline to the end. Alright, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And then it's like that, so it will begin from there. And then you're gonna turn on this layer when you jump, and then as you can see, the background is kind of black because it actually got the background. So for the background, we're gonna use this background that you already create. How cool is that? So this will be your background, and when you already jump, you're gonna land, of course. So we're gonna go to this and then zoom out a little bit, and before you touch the ground, so from this frame, you're gonna make sure you hit P, that brings up position, or you can just from this triangle here, position, or just P, position, and set a keyframe. And you're gonna see from the next frame, it's actually right here. So from this frame, you're gonna drag it down a little bit, so as you can see, pretty good. And then what you're gonna do is already create a keyframe. Gonna scroll it to like a couple of milliseconds at the before you land actually. And you're gonna set this up, and this little thingy like a line will appear, and create another keyframe. Make sure the keyframe is still on. The stopwatches, you have to click this so the keyframe will on, and then you're gonna create something like this. And what happened if you play this? Let's see. So look at that, you just create a landing mat. And don't forget to delete your this footage when you already reach the ground. So we're gonna delete this by Alt and bracket right now, and just delete it, so like that. Alright, so let's see now. You actually just landing. It's very good, but as you can see, it's not perfect. So to make it perfect, because your landing kind of fast, and in camera it's actually creates some motion blur. So we're gonna create some fake motion blur by using our 3vex. So click this layer when you mask it, the layer that you mask it, and you're gonna check this motion blur. If you're not on this position, you can toggle switch modes. If you're on this area normal, and you kinda, you know, search it, where's the motion blur? Oh my god, Taurus movie is a liar. I'm not a liar. You have to just press this toggle switch, and then it will brings you here. And then turn on this, enables motion blur, don't forget that. And as you can see, it adds some motion blur, and if you play this, it will look very, very awesome. Look at that. Oh god, it's very cool. Look at that, you're landing just like Hancock. And to create the debris, once again, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna put at this tutorial because it will be very long, because we're gonna create it in 3D Studios Max. So make sure you subscribe, and I will put part 2 to create the debris and the crack, the ground crack, and etc. Alright, so you're gonna land and give it a tough look, and it will be the end. So you're gonna set your time ruler here, work area end, at this, and there you go. Just basically create some landing mat. Oh my god, you are a superhero now. And then you're gonna, of course, choose all of it, or just click, hold control, click and click, or just all of it just like that, or just control A, control all, and then you're gonna go to layer, pre-compose, and click OK. This is not necessary actually, but if you want it, you can do this. It's just adding some camera shake. As you can see, this is on tripod, so your camera is not shaky. It doesn't looks like that lift, you know. Oh my god, what the hell am I saying here? Alright, I'm sorry for my bad English. I'm actually not good speaker in English, but I hope you understand. So bring up hold P, brings up position, set the keyframe, and set a keyframe at the end of the video, which is right here, and then choose both of the keyframe, and you're gonna go to wiggler. you can insert the wiggler from window, wiggler. How easy is that? Wiggler, and you can set the frequency to 2 and magnitude to 8 and apply. And if you play this video, you got a shaky camera, but we got a problem here. You can see the black area, so to fix that to fix that, you can select the layer and you're gonna go to effects, stylize, motion tile, and then the output width is just make it in the positive number, and then the mirror edge, don't forget that. So output width, output height, and mirror edge, and there you go. If you play this, you have your troubles gone. Look at that. And don't forget to add some motion blur, so it blur and makes very good video. And you can even pre-compose it again, and pre-compose it again, and make sure it's the bottom one. Also attribute, okay. And when you land, you can make your camera is kinda lots of shaky, so you're gonna bring some position again. Position, where is it? Position, maybe just this, and you just can set the wiggler like just like that. So when you land, the wiggler is kind of much, oh my god, I can't talk in English actually. I should. Alright, so just don't forget to again stylize, motion tile again, and set this up. Oops, too much. Mirror edge again. As you can see, it's like that. So guys, that's basically how to create a landing man tutorial, and there you go. All you're gonna do next is composition, add to render queue, set this lossless here, click that. I like QuickTime Movie, and don't forget to add the sound audio output, click OK, and then this output too, whatever you want to save it, and then you just click render. Let's say we're gonna put it on desktop here, HANCOCK instead of HANCOCK, I name it HANCOCK. Save it and click render. There you go, you just render your video and you are superhero now. Alright guys, thank you for watching. My name is Tar from Tara Arts Movie. This is only part 1. If you want to learn how to create that, you know, debris and the ground crack when you land, just like an Hancock, I mean, just wait for part 2 in this cool tutorial. So make sure you subscribe by hit the subscribe button. I believe you can read of course. And see you. Thank you for watching.